Being the first doesn't mean you're the last. Being the first means you open doors. The book is about striving, about keeping, about moving. Anger doesn't help anybody. Frustration doesn't help anyone. I came to Philly, and when I realized the discrimination that existed in Philadelphia and understanding the law was unbearable to me. There had only been 67 African Americans that had passed the bar before 1972, before I took the bar. And that was unconscionable. There were no students that had graduated from my background in any of the law schools here, whether it was University of Pennsylvania or whether it was Temple. There was no one that had passed the bar from my background. And so I felt a responsibility to begin opening doors that I wanted. I could be the first, but I didn't want to be the last. And I wanted to make sure that opportunities were brought upon. The community came to me. I'll give you an example. When Julio Osorio, a young kid at Penn Treaty Junior High School, ran off of the docks in the Schuylkill River by white kids running after him, and he died there, the first person they came to was to me. And I had to sit there and negotiate activities for the community. I got police protection. I got Jose Lebron to be the first vice principal in the school system. We looked at the educational activities in terms of parents. We moved that because once you cross the borderline of the train tracks between Kensington and the other part of Kensington, kids had to run for their lives. And it was really a bitter racial issue in between those communities.
I heard you so many times to say, I want this book to reach the hands of the younger kids.
Yeah, what my purpose,
Let me ask this, why do you feel that more obligation to the future generation of Latinos?
Because that's what's all I've done in Philadelphia. You know, I helped develop the Bloque de Oro, which was the commercial district in North Philadelphia, because I was asked to help that. I helped save those kids and those communities from the firebombing or from the death and from the educational system. I was the first person on the desegregation task force in the school system in Philadelphia. So I've been trying to look at children and children's opportunities. We can be and make America greater. We're the ones, just like the Chinese did the railroads, just like the African Americans worked on the farms, we are working in situations where we can make America better if we get the opportunities, if they promote us, and if they allow us to move up the ladder. And education is the only equalizer. And education is more than just having pre-K. It's a holistic activity in which you take a child, find out what his needs are, work on his needs. I feel their pain. And if they don't get an education, where are they going to wind up? Most of them in jail. Most of them on drugs. Most of them someplace else. And I felt the pain of those children. And I really feel that I had to do something to make a difference. And if they could see that not to give up, to strive, to continue, they could change the world.